Welcome back to the Hockey Shop Source for Sports. We're down here in Goalie Utopia with Cam Matwiv. Behind us, we have the True 12.2 line from overseas that we talked about last week. Still lots of this in store, so make sure you come check that out or check it out online. But also, new sticks from True. Continuing on the theme of True, the new HZRDUS line. I have the PX, and he has the 7X. 2 price points. First thing that jumps out on me, for me, Cam, with the PX, this sucker, in addition to being kind of pretty, is light. 575 grams. It's a light stick. It's also a bit of a short stick. Probably accounts for some of that weight savings, much like Bauer did with the Hyperlight. They've sort of cut it down, that carry price preference for the shorter shaft. So 2 inches off the shaft. 2 inches off the shaft. You know what? Having not had a chance to actually get it out on the ice, I see things like VSS. What is a VSS, Cam? You need to walk me through. It's light, it's short, it's purdy. How does it play? How does it feel? What are some of the features on this new stick from True?
The VSS is vibration shock system. Did it get? Vibration shock system.
Good job.
It's it. Vibration shock shit. Yeah. Before I say something that I got to bleep out, long story short, I'll show a picture of the inside. 2 ribs connect with the center dowel in the middle of the stick, helping to absorb that vibration by basically centering that vibration throughout the middle of the stick. So you're not having that outer shock that happens when you get that slap shot off the stick. Makes it want to kind of like bust out of your hands. It's now kind of absorbing it into the center of the stick. So overall feel-wise, you're getting that super, super lightweight stick, but we're not worried about having to like chuck it out of your hand after that hard slap shot, especially impacts on the paddle, impact on the shaft. The geometry of the actual stick itself is very, very similar to older A series sticks from True as well. So in terms of general feel-wise, again, if you like those sticks, this should be an easy transition for you. Only availability is an MC2 curve. So
MC2 is what, for those of us who speak other brands?
Basically a P31, or
P31 is
the exact same as a P4.
We've got a video out that explains all these things, folks. Make sure you check that out on the, go back in the YouTube archives on our channel, and there's a video that explains the different numbers. P31, if we were going back to the old days of, the Price or Crawford, which one is that? Crawford. Excellent. Good job. So midpoint, not a heel curve. Which one is that?
Correct. No, we're talking about midpoint, not a heel curve. This is not a heel.
Ben knows his stuff. This is why we come to the hockey shop. No matter what the companies call it, he knows how it equates. Now, we've talked about curve and only the one available in this. What about flex point in terms of how this, is this a flexible stick through the shaft? Where do we feel this? Is it in the shaft? Is it in the paddle? Where does this baby flex?
So we're talking about more of a low kick to the paddle, as we can see actually Kevin getting some bend down into the stick. Again, they're optimizing it with the stiff blade as well, so you're getting that good control feel. Really to get that pop, especially that defenseman's coming, or not defenseman, board would be coming in. You got to get quickly kind of off the boards or around them. That's where you're going to get that quick pop to be able to get that puck sit.
It's nicely balanced. It's a nicely balanced stick. Okay, that's the PX. That's the higher end stick. And I got to say, folks, it's the higher end price point. So don't want anybody to go to thehockeyshop.com and end up fainting in front of the computer. This beauty is pretty as it is. It's $4.39 at retail up here in Canada. So not a cheap stick.
No,
but there's a lot of technology that went into it. There is one that's one price point down. The 7X still has the VSS in it, but 100 grams more in terms of the weight. I'm not seeing the carbon fiber texture, a little more paint on the surface.
Nope.
What are some of the other differences, Ken?
Jesus. There, that's my staff shirt. You did it. Yep, that's it right there.
Covered it. It's heavier.
Yes, correct. It's heavier. We don't have that same carbon fiber lay throughout the stick. Still similar flex profile though, so you're still going to get that same similar.
Little stiffer by the looks of it?
I'd say it's about the same actually between the two.
Still the short shaft?
Correct. And we are 25 to 26, so obviously there is a bit of a height difference there.
I will say, folks, it's 100 grams more. It's like 100 in quick math, 60 less. There you go. So when we talk second price point, it truly is a second price point stick, the 7X, for those that maybe don't want to go all the way up to the PX.
Oh,
and the Pro. I didn't get you. That was an accident. The grip is interesting. Touch would say the texture grip is maybe a little less than some other brands, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. There are other brands where the tackiness on that grip can almost become problematic. Like I'm definitely putting tape over top of it to sort of, because it can kind of get stuck in your blogger hand a little bit. This feels like a nice,
I would say like
strategic between the two. Strategically less sticky.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say. It's been a tough week.
Cow now, brown cow. All right. So wrapping it up here, want to check the stick out, visit us at www.thehockeyshop.com and give me and or any of the staff a call. 604-589-8299 or 1-800-567-7790.
And they'll be able to tell you how this compares to some of the other options. They have a ton of sticks here in stock right now, including a bunch of old models that are on sale as part of the Back to Hockey sale. It's that time of year here at the Hockey Shop. Make sure you check them out either in person here in the Lower Mainland or online at thehockeyshop.com. It's called HZRDUS. I'm not sure who it's hazardous to. Maybe shooters, I guess.
It is spelled a little janky, just keep that in mind. HZRDUS is how goalies would spell, as goalies kind of don't tend to spell keywords properly.
It's true.
Get it? It's true.
We're going to leave that one though.
Smash the like button.